May the 4th be with you, my friends. Welcome to the Star Wars edition of Hip Hop Sample Storytime. My name is DJ Funktual. I will be your host, and today we're going to be exploring how different Star Wars storytime records, little book and record things like this, helped shape hip-hop history. Return of the Jedi will be our focus in terms of Star Wars, so let's go over to the turntable and check it out. Watch this, guys. Return of the Jedi storybook. Have I got a story to tell about this freaking storybook, boy? See, I went on to Who Sampled and looked up which one of the Star Wars storybook, little booklet things actually had samples in them. I thought when I had Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, I was going to get a whole bunch of samples, but nope. No samples on these two. Instead, it tells me I can find a Dr. Octagon sample on Return of the Jedi. So let's check that out. We picked the story up at the end of side 1. Are you ready? I'll take you over to the storybook.
No sooner had Han's strike team landed in the forest at Endor than it ran into some Imperial scouts. Han watched them jump to their speeder bikes. We've got to keep them from reporting to the others. Han and Chewie fired their blasters. The escaping bikes exploded, knocking the riders to the ground senseless. But 2 other riders got away. Luke and Leia chased them on speeder bikes. They weaved among the giant trees at breakneck speed. Finally, the rebels forced the fighter scouts to tumble helplessly into the unyielding trees.
And that's the end of the side. So I thought I had my sample, but it wasn't quite right.
In the industry, there's no one who can mess with me. Dr. Octagon now serving coleslaw and pink pickles.
Among the trees at breakneck speed.
Keep it simple.
They weaved among the trees at breakneck speed. Their bikes
Keep it simple.
Luke detached his bike and leaped to safety just before it collided with a tree.
Huh, that's different. See, here it says they weaved among the giant trees at breakneck speed, and this whole ending is definitely different than what they used on Dr. Octagon. So what the hell, Who Sampled? This ain't the right sample source at all. So I turned to a friend. So yeah, I bought this because I was told it was the sample source. Just goes to show you can't believe everything you read over there. So if it's not this, and it's not the other 2 records, yet we know it's from the speeder bike scene in Return of the Jedi, that means that it can't be Droid World, and it can't be from the Battle of the Hoojibs, the planet of the Hoojibs, and it certainly can't be the Battle for Endor, although it does take place on Endor. But no, it isn't that either. So there I am, with 6 little storybook records, no sample, right? So I go onto Facebook and say, hey guys, I got this narrator who has the right voice, but it doesn't have the right sample. Does anybody have any idea, And my buddy Frank Contreras came through. From the LA Harbor area, and a former member of the Chicano gangster rap group Spanish Fly. Frankie comes through like, yo, you need that wicket. He's talking about this, people. This is the Return of the Jedi storybook on a 12-inch, featuring Wicket, the Ewok, on the cover. Let's flip it over to the B-side and listen to the real sample, shall we?
Just then, 2 more Imperial speeder bikes joined the chase.
Keep on that one, I'll take these 2.
Luke quickly braked and let his 2 pursuers rush past him. He blasted one to the ground and raced after the other. They weaved among the trees at breakneck speed. Their bikes tangled. Luke detached his bike and leaped to safety just before it collided with a tree.
Boom! There's your Dr. Octagon sample. Oh, but we ain't done yet. There's more. Before I move on to the second sample, though, I really do want to give another shout out to Frank. He actually got on the phone with me and played this record over the phone so that I could hear the sample. Much love. Alright, moving on. Our next sample. Oh yeah. Yeah. Check this out. This record right here was donated by a guy named Chris Pattock. Although he didn't know it, he made a donation to the Sample Junkie website, and we used the money to buy this record so we could make this video. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. You should eat it. Star Wars. Star Wars. There it is. That bum 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 comes from David Matthews. Although I'm not going to play this because David Matthews made my video muted when I used his song to show off my Star Wars collection. You know, my action figure collection, like Chewie, Hammerhead, Gamorrean Guard. Anyway, it's one of those things I had to cover. People, may the 4th be with you.